Hey, what you guys doing?
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome on back to M&M Homesteading. We're just outside today doing a couple things. You probably saw the thumbnail. I got some water situations over at the barn I wanted to show you, and then just gonna check on the ducks, get their water going. Actually, I should say Maya's going too. And so we'll show you how they're doing, and that'll be about it. So let's go ahead and dive in. So guys, I don't know how close I could get, but on the way out here, we just have incredible amount of geese. Maybe I can stand here and just zoom in a little bit, because they're just starting to walk as I walk closer, but there must be like at least 40 or 50 of them just hanging out, and they've been here like all day, just sitting on my property crapping it up. I'm not much of a fan of you guys, but yeah, just wanted to show that. Sun's going down, it's kind of cool, but they're literally just hanging out and yeah, being a nuisance, crapping up the yard. You know what, it's all good. I don't really mind them that much. Anyway, let me show you what's going on over here. So this barn is old, guys. I don't know how old. The house has been here since the 70s, and I'm assuming this barn is probably similar. Not really sure. It was an old horse barn. Anyway, what they failed to do was, if you look at it, there's no gutters on this thing. So the bottom does have some rot around it, but when I painted it, I pressure washed it and painted it to protect it, so the wood should be in better shape now than it was. But basically what happens is when it rains, the water just drips straight off the roof there, and you can see where it falls because it makes kind of an indentation in the ground. And we really haven't noticed it much until things started getting a little wetter here in December with the rain. So what's happening is the water's coming down, dripping off straight down, and it really has nowhere to go. So it's taking the path of least resistance, which is inside, and I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, we've got no, I don't know what that wood's from. I don't recall that being there, but it's not from the barn. Anywho, yeah, no gutter. But I mean, since we painted it, this thing's in much better shape than it was when we got here. We do have one small leak on top of the roof, but I don't know if I have the wherewithal to get up there and actually climb to the top and see what's up. I don't know, maybe I could, but it's pretty steep. It kind of freaks me out. I don't know. Yeah, looking at it, I think it's a little too steep for me, but I have to hire somebody to check that out. But anyway, you can see no gutter here either, and then we got a indentation kind of in the grass where the water goes. And actually up here, which looks like we still have some water. I'll show you right here, which yeah, not ideal. I'm sure the wood's treated, but we got water just sitting around that 4x4 there and stuff, so that that's not what I want to have happen. So probably what's going to happen is I'm going to end up buying some gutters and putting them up here, or hiring someone to put up the gutters. Maybe some local Amish or something. They do nice work to put up some gutters and get that water to the back where there's a sloped angle, and just have that water go down the hill and out that way. But our Christmas wreath. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you. So I'll take you indoors and show you what we noticed on the inside. All right, so if you look over here, you can see how the ground is just really dark. And I mean, it is good soil, but at the same time, it's getting very wet. It's hard to really tell on the camera, but the water's coming in from the side and then kind of coming down into the center. And you can kind of see it here too, where there's dry and then there's some wet coming from there around that post. You can even see it back there, and it's coming in and kind of just sitting here. So definitely got to do something about that. Again, I don't know if it'll be me or someone else, but we got to get somebody to get some gutters up there and take care of that problem. But other than that, things are in okay shape out here. There is an upstairs, guys, too, which I don't really want to climb up there today, but maybe in the future I'll give you a little tour. It's just basically a whole nother area, a ton of storage space that we really don't use, because the only way to get up there is that rickety old wood ladder. So, but yeah, so that's the not all clickbait. There was some water coming in that we have to figure out what to do with. So more to come on that sometime in the future. All right, see how the guys are doing. Thank you, fellas. How's it going?
The ducks are doing pretty well.
Look to be doing pretty good. Pretty clean, actually. Not bad. Ever since we switched back to that water bowl, it's really staying pretty clean. So, and we learned to keep the tarps slightly uncovered so they can air themselves out. So, with all that, it's working out pretty good.
Pretty good to go, yeah. No issues.
Yeah. So, everything's going well with them, it appears. They're like, no, putting us back away.
I went in today and fed them some treats and got their water out, and they seem to be doing really well, no issues. I think that they're kind of lonely out here, so they're always pretty talkative when we come out.
Yeah, as soon as you walk out, they know you're here. For sure.
We let them out, you know, last week, and they walked around the barn a little bit.
Yeah, I'll put a little clip in here for you guys to see them kind of moseying around. Hey. What you guys doing? I don't think you're going to find anything good to eat over there.
I think they might.
You guys move a lot of air. You just run around in circles.
Yeah, but again, it wasn't super hard to get them back in there. This time I did have to pick them up, but I had gloves on, so
yeah, they didn't go in quite as easy. I don't think I got that on tape, but listen to me, on film. But
on camera. Right?
Camera, golly.
Tape film.
I was only born in the 90s. You swear I'm old as the hills. Anyway.
But yeah, it wasn't as easy, but it wasn't bad. I'd like to let them out at least once a month just so they can kind of stretch their legs. But yeah, for now we're just checking on them every few days, and they're doing pretty well.
Yep. One more thing I'll show you guys while we're out here. You probably remember from the original video. Well, actually, I don't know if I showed you the back of the wood pile, but it used to be as tall as that wood pile there. And as you can see with the new stove, we've been definitely burning some wood. I don't really know how much is here. I need to figure out how to measure like what a cord is and stuff like that, but we've used half of whatever was here. So definitely got quite a few more big logs to go that were left here before we get into the stuff that we stacked. But yeah, it's been going pretty well. This stuff's still seasoning, maybe another month or two and we can burn that too. And then this is just my kindling box. We've been adding stuff from the yard to it. So gotta get a little chainsaw or something so I can cut this up into pieces to fit into the wood burning furnace easier, or stove I should say. But yeah, other than that, it's keeping us nice and warm. All right guys, thanks for tuning in. I know we had another sort of quick one today, but you know, it's just kind of the nature of what we have going on. So
yeah, it's the winter time, so
yeah,
not a ton of stuff going on. We'll definitely have a lot more projects in the spring and summer, but
yep. And a week from Christmas here and no snow, which is
awesome.
Crazy, awesome, but
doesn't happen often.
Yeah, surprising. So, you know, we're just taking that as long as it comes. That's fine with us. So, anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop us a like down below, leave us a comment, let us know what you thought, and if you have any ideas for me here on the gutters and things like that, But other than that, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. We'd love to have you along for our ride here in the country. And without further ado, guys, from our homestead to yours, take care. M&M out.